exercise. Whether your New Year's resolution includes getting in better shape at home or at the gym, none of it matters if you're doing everything the wrong way. Earlier, Women's Health magazine fitness director Jen Ator showed me 5 ways that we might be ruining our form. Take a look.
Number 1, lunges.
So Jen, normally lunges, I would just go like this. How's that looking?
You're pretty spot on.
Okay.
Pretty spot on. So the main mistake that we normally see is because you're lunging forward, people lean forward. So their weight's getting shifted in front of them, and they're putting a lot of stress on that forward knee. So just like you were doing, take a step forward and then think about going straight down. And then pressing through your heel to stand back up.
Number 2, squats.
So this is what I would normally do.
All right, so what do you think first before you did that? Bend your knees?
Yeah, bend my knees.
Yeah, the main thing you want to think is sit back. So the first movement should be pushing your hips back and then bending your knees.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like you're sitting into a chair. And that really makes sure that you're getting your weight in your heels. Another thing you can think is step on a paper towel. Imagine there's one underneath you and try to rip it apart as you sit down.
Also, I feel not as much pressure on my knees.
Exactly, and you're getting your glutes more engaged, so it's all around more effective if you sit back first.
Number 3, straight leg deadlifts.
Yes.
Which is when I'm like this? Is that right?
That's a row,
Okay.
but you started the right way.
Okay.
So straight leg deadlift, you'd be holding weights and you're going down to get those hamstrings and glutes. So right now you're doing what most people do is they let the weights hang out in front of them, which is going to put a lot of stress on your back. So you might hear people say, oh, deadlifts are bad for your back. Only when you do them wrong. So you want to keep your weights close to you. I always say, pretend like you're shaving your legs when you're coming back up to keep that weight nice and close to you, which is going to keep your core, glutes, and hamstrings focused on the work.
Number 4, bent over rows.
What does that look like? Like this?
Exactly. So this one, I think the most common mistake is because most people don't know what you're actually supposed to be working. So a lot of women will say, oh yeah, it's a tricep exercise, which your triceps are working, but it's actually an upper back exercise. So you want to be thinking about squeezing an orange in between your shoulder blades and really squeezing and pinching up at the top to make sure that those feel fully engaged.
And number 5, planks.
It's supposed to be the best ab workout you get. So normally,
Yes.
I would.
That's a nice straight line.
Yes?
Love it. So normally what you'll see people do is they'll sag their hips.
Yeah.
Heads are up. They're also trying to like be in it for 5 minutes. So they're like, oh, this is so... You really want to be thinking about inflating your core. So kind of like really keeping it nice and tight, squeezing your glutes, and then you'll stay in that nice straight line.
Jen Ator. Who knew? I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
You're pretty good.
Okay, I got a couple out of 5. Thank you so much for being with us. And you have to check out Jen Ator's new book, The Women's Health Fitness Fix. It's available now. And the latest issue of Women's Health is on News.